Mrs. BAKOYANNIS on behalf of the EPP Group.
Let me welcome you, Mr. President, on behalf of the EPP Group. I would like to come back on the Nagorno-Karabakh issue. There have been many initiatives in the last years. The Minsk Group is active in the region, the OSCE, and I would like to know your opinion. Do you think that there is room for the Council of Europe to try to take an initiative on Nagorno-Karabakh? And how do you assess the situation in the last months? Do you think there might be a momentum which one could use?
We always strongly supported the addressing this issue here in the Council of Europe. That was from the very beginning of our membership. And as I said in my comments, 2005 Council of Europe adopted a resolution which clearly said about situation, occupation, and the necessity to put an end to occupation. Later, the ad hoc committee was created here, but due to the unconstructive behavior and actually boycotting by Armenian delegations, this committee now is not gathering. Therefore, the more international institutions pay attention to this issue, the sooner I think we can find a solution. Because Armenia wants to keep everything unchanged, as I said, and they want international community to forget about the conflict. Therefore, they think that the format of Minsk Group is the best for them. We understand today they cannot be alternative for mediation rather than Minsk Group, though they did not produce any results. But Council of Europe, I think, should address this issue more actively, and we think that the restoration of the activity of ad hoc committee would be the important step. As far as the negotiation prospects are concerned, unfortunately, we don't have much optimism. Armenians are trying to do everything in order to keep status quo unchanged. From time to time, we have bilateral meetings with the Armenian president. Last time was last November in Vienna, which produced some optimism, and even we publicly elaborated on that. But again, the old tactics of making some minor step forward and then delaying the process is continuing. Therefore, without active involvement of international community, I think Armenia would try to continue with what they are doing so far.
Thank you. Next speaker, Earl of Dundee from the EDG Group.
Mr. President, on human rights improvement and reform, apart from the current agreed and public action plan with the Council of Europe, which particular measures will you and your country now adopt to achieve specific targets?
Mr. Secretary General, to Azerbaijan, it's a comprehensive document which actually is a roadmap for future cooperation between Azerbaijan and Council of Europe. And of course, situation with human rights, democratic reforms, rule of law is our priorities. As I said before, a lot has been done previously, but still a lot is to be done. And we are very open for criticism when this criticism is based on real facts. Of course, we are not perfect, as maybe any of other members of the Parliamentary Assembly. But sometimes the criticism is based on a biased approach. It's just on attempts to damage the reputation of Azerbaijan. Years of membership of Azerbaijan to the Council of Europe were the years of rapid political reforms. And that was the right choice for our government and the right choice for the Council of Europe to adopt us to its family. Therefore, the future collaboration, including the months of our chairmanship, I'm sure will produce new good results with respect to democratic reforms in our country.